up to speed with the latest local, national, and international newspaper headlines. Start your day with information and have your say on the newspaper review on The Morning Crossfire.
Only on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
18 minutes gone past 6 o'clock. Good morning. It's Monday, 10th May 2021. My name is Enoch Bevire. We have the Vanguard newspaper, we've got the Punch and the Guardian. In the Vanguard, page of family of murdered job seeker. Inyobong promised to start work, make me proud, bereaved mother. Breaking, another police station set ablaze in Abia. That was yesterday. Gunmen on rampage, 12 policemen killed in 24 hours in Akwa Ibom Rivers. And then the final one, Amechi's letter that ousted Hadiza Usman over unremitted 165 billion naira. Under government reviews 24-hour curfew imposed on Ikare. E-payment transactions in first quarter 2021 rises 82% to 66 trillion. And we move to the Punch. Remove petrol subsidy. Economic Council tells Buhari warns states. Church kicks against alien practices as socialite dies of burns during prayer. Don't take COVID-19 vaccination. Oyedepo tells winners worshippers. Kanu's petition to protect Biafra's interests, says Akin Terinwa. 2,000 killed in 3 months, says CSOs. Buhari plans Salah celebration in Villa, stops homage again. Abuja-based sisters, others nabbed for selling drugged cake cookies online. Truck with ammunition falls in Anambra, conductor flees, driver held. 0817-923-0002. Please put off the radio and let's talk. Good morning.
Hello, good morning. Yeah, I'm going to have a topic from Nkoro. I want to talk about this incident about the police station at Umuti. They should stop killing police now. It's not good now. 7 police, for the guy that is saying that he said that he's 8. When I don't want to please calculate the figure and tell us. Thank you very much. God bless.
Hello.
I'm hearing you.
What is wrong with the figures that the police have released?
Somebody that is living there at M1 and my friend said that he's 8. And in the morning said that he's 7. I want you to calculate the figure very well.
All right, thank you. We're now entering for good morning. Hello,
good morning.
Good morning.
The one young girl power calling from Akabechi. The rate we are hearing of the killing of police is unbecoming. Did they come from the moon or from the air? They should launch a serious woman hunt so that this thing will be out of the state. These people are family members with children and this one suffering on the road. And the police should also find a measure. Let all of them not stand on the road. Let them form some within the bush hiding where loaded will come. So that when it's out, they have to quell them that because it's unbecoming. Abia, Rivers, Akwa Ibom, killing police people. Are we not going to have security people again on Nigeria?
Well, that's a question that the president asked when he released that statement. His media released that statement yesterday. If we keep attacking security formations, what would happen in the day of trouble? We are Nigeria Info. Good morning.
Good morning. Is that Nigeria Info?
Yes, we are.
Oh, okay. Yes, I want to talk on the...
Good morning. We are Nigeria Info. Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, my teacher. My name is Silaba. Security matter type. It's a good question, because I think Jay Forrester went around some police stations and can tell you that the police is empty. I think some of them who had a family there have posted their families in the and all that. The thing I want to tell us Nigerians is that after the attack of the police station, if they don't see police people again, if they start wearing mufti now, we are also wearing mufti. How are we going to do? Let us everybody should be very concerned about this attack, seriously. Let us do all we can to assist the security, assist our communities, to make sure that these people are not able to carry out these attacks again.
All right.
I believe that community-based can do this. That's just my contribution on this thing.
All right. Thank you for calling. Let's not allow the gunmen terrorize the police and other security forces. We're Nigerian for good morning.
Yeah, good morning. My concern this morning is on the GOs. Oyedipo asking his members not to take COVID vaccine. Jesus Christ, I hope you're listening. I don't know if the GOs are supposed to be living the members are supposed to be living the type of the GO. There are so many things going for him while members are down here mixing up with people and you're telling them not to take vaccine. I don't get it at all. Well, I don't know. Some of them will follow because they are gullible by while others will want to go their way. Then the Amaechi letter that sacked the MPA former boss. For me, I don't see it like a Amaechi letter. If she's making money, I think the mother ministry should be aware. Since she's not aware, he wrote a letter and she has had to step aside. And kudos to the Minister of the Niger Delta for the Nkpolu job. I think they are doing a marvelous work there and they'll finish it. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. I'm looking at the document, the report on Oyedipo's speech. It says they should come to me to find out how to deal with COVID-19 at no cost. In the same breath, he warned his members not to take the deadly thing called virus. Says, let me warn you against this deadly thing circulated around the country because it's not been duly tested. We're Nigerian for good morning. Hello?
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, I got a full delay. Let me react to the attack on police stations. Let me put Nigerians. This is not the time of this is my party and this is not my party. I blame Mr. President for being silent over this issue. He made a complete promises when he was contesting this election. But today, none has been fulfilled. Please, Mr. President, wait for your slumber. And do something about to save my property of Nigeria, the citizens of Nigeria. Please, we can have the people response and be beheaded. It's unbelievable in Nigeria. Please let Mr. President do something.
All right. On WhatsApp, Marshal Odu says the attack and killing of security personnel in Rivers State is becoming worrisome. I wonder who will be next when they finish with security personnel. Let's support the police because security is for all of us. Rivers State Police launches manhunt for those who attack checkpoints. When in every checkpoint, including the one close to airport in Omagwa, as at yesterday, the collection of 100 naira has increasingly taken over their official duties. Wometinelele. Governor Wike vows not to succumb to intimidation. Rivers State is south-south and not southeast. What the governor needs now is to mobilize Rivers people to be more resilient against separatist ideology that are alien to our identity, and we intensify the quest for restructuring to guarantee the sustainable unity of Nigeria. That's Amadi David. The report by CSOs that over 2,000 lives have been lost due to the insurgency and other violent activities calls for sober reflection and urgent attention to tackle this ugly and wicked menace. Adindu Wisdom says Wike is saying Rivers State will not give in despite attacks. Nobody's attacking the state or asking the state to do what it's not supposed to do. Wike fails to create employment for teeming youths and is facing the heat. Create jobs for Rivers youths and watch the activities of unknown gunmen die drastically. We're now for.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, I'm Stanley Amadi from Edelemo.
All right.
I want to talk about the removal of subsidy by the economic team and the running of it. We keep hearing about the removal of subsidy every day. Every year they keep talking about removing subsidy. Last year they removed subsidy. Last 2 years they removed subsidy. And is it not the same subsidy that Mr. President said is 419? When Jonathan was on board? I don't understand. Every day they keep talking about removing subsidy. President Muhammadu Buhari promised to build refinery when he was campaigning. Today he has not built Sheshe in this country. And every day they keep talking about removing subsidy. Impoverishing Nigerians. Every day. Today we are talking about killing of policemen here and there. Let's what is the real cause of all these things?
Perhaps it's time we start looking for those answers. Fairborcliff insecurity, which wasn't taken seriously at the initial stage by the government, is going higher on a daily basis. If sincerity isn't applied, the state is losing out. Where are we? Our country is gradually tearing apart because of corrupt leadership. I do not support the unity of the country anymore. But disintegration through a peaceful process, the call for restructuring should be obeyed to avoid war. Injustice is the major cause of insecurity. Rivers should pay the ad hoc staff that conducted local government election, please. Let's relay this to the government. Maxwell says that. Ibalafa from Umebulu, unknown gunmen every day on the news. I'm not happy because police are victims. These are people's parents. These unknown gunmen should stop, please. Who is intimidating Governor Wike to succumb to secessionist agenda? That's what Basil is asking. Who are these unknown gunmen? We have more than 40 police checkpoints from Chuba to Bayelsa tollgate and other neighboring states. Yet these men drive past and execute their mission. Prince Unity Dayo send that in. Don't take COVID vaccination. Oyedepo tells winners worshippers. Simply says they shouldn't make it mandatory that whoever wants to take the vaccine can go ahead. They shouldn't force it on people. He didn't ask them not to take it, but he said no one has the right to force them to take the vaccine. Well, in the text here, he said, okay, let me not read that, but you can read it by yourself. What an insult, what an assault. Nobody has the right to enforce vaccination on you. If you refuse to take the vaccine, my God will show. There's something at the bottom about Africa. You can read that for yourself. It's in the Punch newspaper. We're on Twitter at Nigerian4PH, on WhatsApp 080903064116. Patrick Amadi on Facebook. President Buhari urges local leaders to talk to their youths. That is good. But why won't the youths be angry with this country when the cost of things are increasing day by day? President, the federal government is the cause of every problem in this country. Sukanebari, Bari Suka says, it's so sad. Insecurity in the nation is increasing daily, mostly attacks on security personnel. I think something is wrong somewhere. A little drop of water soon becomes a mighty ocean. This insecurity is as a result of our leaders' negligence in the cause of leadership. Everything is a repercussion. Wike, Ajugunuhu, sound of APC man, it won't work. Who made him powerful when insecurity is rocking our country and state? Good morning, Eno. The frequent and incessant killings of security personnel is highly condemnable. Gospel Chimile Woke send that in. And on Twitter at Nigerian4PH, we have Lawrence London. Pastor Oyedepo advising his members not to take COVID-19 vaccine is not commendable on killing of security personnel. It's high time all policemen on highway take precautions by searching vehicles and avoid collecting 100 naira. Swanu Prince Piagbara says the current daring wave of insecurity in Nigeria demands less boastful talks but real works by security agents, the government and the people to save our country. And for Oyedepo, it should be made to face human and God judgment should anyone die on his ill advice. Well, Swanu, advice too is not by force. You can take it or choose not to take it. Prince Uluchegbu, gunmen attacked 3 police stations weeks after killing 5 military officers in Rivers State. This is really getting out of hand. Nowhere is safe anymore. We must leave politics aside and fight this common enemy before it consumes us all. And 12 officers killed in Rivers and Akwa Ibom. He that throws a stone into the market will never tell if it's his mother or his father that the stone will hit. Unknown gunmen, unbeknown to them, will be killing their brothers and sisters. Oka Chris Obinichi, the killing of police officers in Rivers State must be condemned by all. We've been condemning. But the police officers should at least be alert and leave motorists and 100 naira alone. I saw police officers on Saturday on the same East West Road, a day after that attack, collecting 100 naira. God help us. God help us. Amecho Luna John, how many times will fuel subsidy be removed in this country? I've never seen a government who can lie to himself like this government of Buhari and APC. Tony Anthony Odum, there is sabotage in the security architecture of this nation. That's why these criminals are able to carry out their attack with such a clinical finish without trace. Back to the phone lines. We're Nigerian folk. Good morning.
Good morning. Hello.
Yes, let's hear you.
I'm Odin. I'm calling from Port Harcourt. This morning we had all the sad news about police station attack. I'm not happy that people are being killing people every day. And government of Nigeria is not bringing justice. I'm telling you. I think the system failure in this Nigerian government not to address injustice against the people. Do you know that currently people are refugees in Ogoni? The governor of Lagos State cannot address that issue. I'm telling you, and they have been pointing out to the people in government, politicians everywhere, bringing ammunition to the youth. Please, we should do the needful to condemn injustice in Nigeria, especially the one in River State. Ogoni is the only community where the people are run away because of courtism. Thank you.
All right. We're now on True Info. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Yeah, my name is Solution from Rumolumini. I condemn the burning of police stations and the killing of policemen in Port Harcourt in particular. But please, I'm begging Nigerians, let all our policemen be at alert. For example, this my track, where they have a UST, University, the police station there, now those police people there, are they aware that there's an attack in police stations? Because we're saying this in every blessed day, you will see more than 7 to yesterday. I counted 7 policemen with AK-47 facing Igore Road. They're starting 100 naira from KK buses and the bus drivers. There's nothing like stop and search. It's only the postman that refuses to pay. They attack the person and they're causing a lot of photos in the midst of this insecurity. Is it that the DPO is not aware? Is it that money doesn't pass USD to see the way these men extort money from people in the midst of this police station burning, in the midst of this they are not concentrating on security, rather extortion, and instead they say will stop. Have we seen that we are our own problem? So the policemen should sit up, please.
All right.
Commissioner of Police, please look at my police people. Thank you very much.
Until the issue of security is taken quite seriously by the government, and the government supplies all necessary security apparatus to our security agencies to meet up with current security challenges, I doubt if these security issues will cease at any point in time. May God protect all Nigerians. Security is our collective responsibility. Okbara Nicodemus sent that to Facebook. Peter Ifala, we cannot continue hunting each other like game in this country. Government should do whatever it takes to stop these senseless attacks. Good morning.
Good morning. Typically calling from a moment.
All right.
You can see the level of attack of policemen and securities in River State and Jura State, Neighboring State. See, the people doing this thing, I think they are youth. Why all this attack is really going on is because the government has failed the youth. The government is busy pursuing shadow, leaving the youth lying there in waste. Look at the kind of unemployment in Nigeria. The youth are not being employed. The youth are not being empowered. What will they do? What will the youth do? People taking this attack are youth, not the other persons. What can the government do to this?
All right. A local confidence, Chelem says, don't take COVID-19 vaccination. Papa tells worshippers, I've been vaccinated already. It's a choice. Our Nigerian pastors in the UK have been vaccinated too. Only in Nigeria where people talk bad against vaccines. Steve Rufus also writes in on Facebook, another police station set ablaze in Aba. This is highly condemnable. What is most worrisome is the fact that the police have refused to wake up from their slumber. The incessant attacks on security personnel confirms the failure of police officers over the years. Where are we? Their interest is more in the collection of 100 naira at illegal checkpoints instead of performing their legitimate function of securing lives and property. How can the police explain the fact that their checkpoints are found in every 2 or 3 poles on our roads, yet this gunmen travel on the same roads with their weapons to wherever they want to attack? Danny Chugs Alozie, right from MBC, the truck that fell in Anambra with live ammunition is very serious. Who cleared it at the port? Didn't it pass any security checkpoints on his way to Anambra? I thought there was a midnight curfew in Anambra. This is serious. Wayawu Noble, Mr. President should do something. The insecurity in this country is too much. He should rise and do the needful or give way for a vibrant leader. Okay. We're Nigerian, Phil. Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning.
Let's hear you.
Thank you. Lugaman, calling from Iche. Yeah, I so much commend the Ministry of Niger Delta Affairs on the Bolu axis of East-West Road. And I'm still using this opportunity to please advise them or urge them to come to my community, Aboku, Isu Old Road. My sister Eno, that road was last constructed.
So, that's not any part of the headline this morning. Please let's focus. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, let's hear you.
The headline that said, gunman killed the policeman. I'm very, very ashamed on the police. They will be there and the civilian will go with the gun and shoot them. I'm very, very ashamed of the police, the security personnel. It's very shameful that they will be there and the government will come and shoot them and kill them, and they're not doing anything about it. It's unfair. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you for calling. We're not hearing for. Please put off the radio. Good morning.
Good morning, Emma. I want to talk about, my name is Goodness from Port Harcourt. The issue of the killings of police people. And this first I heard that story, it tried to demoralize me, but God forbid. You know why I'm not saying is because of the way we play politics and security in River State. For example, remember from our governor ordered a helicopter that we used to chase these criminals anywhere they are. Remember the security gadgets that was installed by Trucy Viasi for Eye. Now, imagine that those things are still in existence, and these men came and killed Urumuchi, ran against before the SOC for Eye, went to Limbu. If there was this security gadget, it could have been easy for them to be trapped. If this helicopter was allowed to come to River State, it could have been easy for you to be flew up and tracing where these men are running to, and they will easily get them. But because we play politics with everything, it is very, very unfortunate.
Yeah, very funny. So the other states that the attacks, especially in the Northeast, they don't have helicopters. Sad. We're Nigerian folk.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This person had said bad when people said Buhari should be useful. Can somebody in Abuja come and secure Port Harcourt? What is the value of our governors who are on seat, threatening every time? And I see the security in Nigeria, the way to bring it down to the boys minimum is by creating job opportunities for the youth. And nothing less. Gone. The government cannot stop this war unless job is created. I'm not in the position to apply for any job, but with the look of things in Nigeria, I feel very bad about it because no job, nothing to eat, nothing. Starvation everywhere. I feel job opportunity is a way out to help solve this problem. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you for calling. We're Nigerian folk.
Good morning, distinguished.
Good morning.
All right, a good promise from Rumodman. Okay, and we will not succumb to the secessionists by Wiki. Yes, that's a welcome development. I don't know what they want us to succumb to. Succumb to an agenda that is mad with killing of innocent Nigerian citizens. We can't succumb to that. And I want to applaud the governor for his efforts so far, summoning the Security Council and so on, to tackle the insecurity challenges in the country. Nobody should blame the governor. The man is trying his best. He's not the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. So we should look up to the president. Thank you. It's a good promise for remote.
We're Nigerian, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Alfred. I was calling you from anywhere. I so sympathize with the families of the police officers that were killed in River State last week. And then may I comment on the removal of subsidy advised by the Economic Council. Because I know that whenever fuel is increased in this country, it affects all other things in the market. Now I want to ask, if this subsidy is removed, will it reduce the market price of goods and services in Nigeria? And then I also want to advise the Economic Council to please advise the President to give us more refineries in Nigeria. This is what they promised us. It's so unfortunate that Nigeria produces
crude in a very high quantity. Yes, we cannot refine it and give to our people. In this modern sense, it's so unfortunate. Thank you. Thoughts from Emo.
All right, we have Achamodo on Twitter saying that while it's obvious that the attacks on the police stations have the signature of that of Owerri, Olu and other Southeast communities, it's not enough for Governor Wike to merely state that Rivers State will not succumb to secessionist agenda. Governor Wike should be alive to his responsibilities. Noyen Lebem says politicians have collapsed this country and it will affect them most because what they fail to stop will soon stop them. Insecurity in the country is a sign of huge and total leadership failure. Emeka, and no, people are calling for Buhari to do something about the insecurity in the country. What do you expect from an incompetent person? Tonte Igbikalabo says, this is not the best time to join any military now in Nigeria. I pray they wake up to their responsibility and take security more important than the collection of bribes on the road. Where are we? Tangoda Twigbo says, the burning down of police station is becoming something else. Were the policemen not on duty? Because I don't understand all this burning down of police stations. Were they asleep before the attackers came and burned down the station? The DPOs of those burned stations should be arrested. Hello?
Yeah, hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, I'm faster on the line. Well, then, first, let me say that it is completely senseless and barbaric to begin to kill and attack police formations within and around, the state. I also want to commend the uncommon gallantry of the officers and men at Rumuji police station, at Lingui police station, for putting up such a resistance. I want those people who carry out attacks to know that police officers, they also have families, and they are not the cause of our problems. I do not see anywhere in the world today, especially in civilized systems, where people begin to kill and maim police officers. So people doing this thing should note that a time will come where the long arm of the law will catch up with them. Then Pastor Oyedepo telling his people, his adherents, not to take COVID-19 vaccine. Well, it is not by force, but I think it's right time that the Nigerian system begin to clamp down on people like this, using their influence to misguide people. If not to take it, good and fine. Don't begin to tell people not to take it. It is not proper.
All right, thank you for calling. We're Nigeria Info.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, Rivers State Police Command launching manhunt on those people that killed 7 policemen last week. It's a good one, but as they launch manhunt on, they should plan a strategy to stop another one, because I believe that those that are launching the attack, they are not tired, that they might still come back again. So how are they going to prevent it? One of the measures, let the policemen concentrate and live tight and afraid that move on the road. And secondly, let some policemen be free from politicians. Politicians have used police and the army to wage themselves and leave the innocent ones to live. So let police command treat some police people so that all these killings and police will concentrate. Thank you very much, in Nigeria.
All right, thank you for calling. We're Nigeria Info. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. No, I'm calling you from Rainbow State, Valentine.
Go on.
Fine.
Yeah, well, listen. About
the insecurity, killing people, policemen, and here is just a very simple thing. You and I know that when you are in your house, the thief came to attack you. In the morning, you know that the thief attacked you. You will look for that place that thief starts inside your house and close it and know, this thief passed through the ceiling, or this thief passed through the window. You know that the window is very easy to go by. The next day you amend this and do it well. But in Nigeria here, we know the truth and we cannot say the truth. Do you know things? When I was still in primary school, or nursery school, rather, I'm still hearing about Buhari, I'm still hearing about Obasanjo. Now I'm finished primary school, finished university. Come out, no job, I'm still hearing the same people 20, 30, 40 years ago. They are still the same people on street, really know. And there's no employment, no development. They are all being institutions, they are own, enjoying the resources of everybody. So why would the youth be angry? This particular insecurity can only be solved if they divide the power and half of the power to visionary.
We're Nigerian folk.
Good morning, my very distinguished channel. Yes, Temple Locker, I'm calling you from HA. I think this morning I sympathize with the police family, and the police also launches a manhunt to get the unknown gunman. I think for me it's a very good one. But if we must tell ourselves the truth, until policemen, until the Nigerian police force and their men concentrate on the issue of insecurity, police are being attacked on daily basis. Immediately it's 4 o'clock. Immediately it's 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock. You will see police vans that are with policemen rushing to strategic points, going there to collect money, and leaving the stations very empty with 1 or 2 police persons remaining there. This is a bad omen. And when this attack are being launched, there is no policeman in the station to combat with them.
All right.
This is from my personal point of view and my research so far. And when they are out there, they are not concentrating on the security on the site, rather collecting money. And when these attacks are being launched onto them, they cannot, paraphrase, they cannot, resist it.
Beatrice Osai on Twitter, I feel sorry for policemen. They should stop collecting money from unemployed youths who are bus drivers and concentrate on their real jobs. If they stop collecting money from unemployed people, all killing will stop. Wow, is that something you know? Rhyme Strangler Sydney Ufomadu says, good morning. Someone from Abuja cannot come and protect Rivers State or any other south or southeast state. Please, what are the governors doing with the security votes money they're collecting regularly? Moreover, the police that have been attacked or that have been attacked, what are they doing with their guns? Is it just to collect 100 naira bribe alone? We're Nigerian. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
You're welcome.
It's Uche, I'm calling from Uche. Killing of 7 policemen in River State, attack on 2 police stations, and 1 checkpoint by unknown gunmen. This is highly condemnable. Now let me also say in the side of the security, our security personnel, they are not doing much in terms of security. Security implies all amount of vigilances. When you fail to be vigilant and focus only on giving changes and telling stories at the checkpoint or in the police station, what did you expect? How will people unknown to you not power you? So what I'm trying to say this morning is, please, in as much as the government of Rivers State, I'm talking about the Rivers State here, has restructured C4I, gave them security vehicles and some bullet jackets, security amenities and all that. They should not use those things and sit at a place. They should do something. Please, an injury for one is an injury for all. Good morning.
All right. We're Nigerian, Phil. Good morning.
Good morning, Madam Eno.
Let's hear you.
Yes, the name is David West. Okay. You see, the security situation, like I've always advised, if we're not careful the way we are going, this killing, burning down security formations, it will lead to something else. The governor should know that he is the chief security officer of Rivers State. So the security of Rivers State is in his hand. Very soon, each time they tell us we are not in charge, we are not in charge. But they are in charge of the security vote. Now, on the issue of Adeboye, let me advise. If Adeboye is not ready to take the vaccine, he should allow others who wants to take the vaccine to take the vaccine. COVID-19 is real. The idea of being sanctimonious or disabusing the minds of people not to take the vaccine is dangerous. Good morning. Thank you.
Thank you for calling. We're Nigerian. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, please, people it's better people listen to what Oyedepo said yesterday than reading the headline. I was there. I heard clearly what he said. So people should go and watch the video. He said nobody, no country should force its citizens to take COVID-19 vaccine. He criticized it quite alright. He now said if you want to take, you can take. Please, people should go and watch the video. They should stop listening to the headline. Watch in live what is said. I was there live. I heard, I saw, I heard, and I knew today we hear contrary views. And this is what everybody has been saying. People should go and watch the video.
All right, thank you for calling. I did read out some of the text of his speech. Everly Man, we're always good at condemning, and forgetting. And soon another attack will happen. Imagine where police officers will be killed and beheaded like rats. I'm very angry, feeling sorry for the families of those killed police officers. We're Nigerian.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, I want to anonymous, I want to comment on the issue of police attack. And this had happened, I think, 2 occasions now in Rivers State. So I want to ask, where are the footages of this attack? I passed one of the attacked stations a few days back, and I saw a car that was burnt close to that place. And that place is like a substation. And up to now, we cannot get footage to know where and how did it happen. Police stations have been burned, no footage. We can't even know the age grade of these people, how they are coming, who they are. What is happening? Are we not deceiving ourselves in this country? And nobody is talking about trying to protect the next police station. All we are seeing is police people using
stick and tires.
What they have, the tire, to barricade their place. I think we are playing in this country. If for a police station to be brought down, and up till now, there's no footage that will trace, that will give us a clue. And the next police station that has not been attacked has no footage. Has nothing for protection about this attack. Don't you think we are deceiving ourselves?
All right. Thank you for calling. Someone is laughing in Swahili. Obase Nwoi Ikoi Arikbo says, who are the unknown gunmen? The government has failed in doing the needful and protecting lives and properties, which is the primary obligation of the government. Let's not deceive ourselves. Godwin Onyeche. Good morning, Nigeria Info. The rate of insecurity in this country is becoming something else. The only way to stop it is by creating employment opportunities for the youths, not subjecting them to poverty and taking advantage of them. Our leaders should remember that an idle man is the devil's workshop. I rest my case. I need to research into this idle mind being the devil's workshop. I thought the idle mind was a creative place. Anyway, Tamino Tekena Dagogo, and on kidnapping, I'm no security expert, but considering Nigerians would not trust government speed to stop ransom payment, government should consider withdrawing 1,000 and 500 naira bills from circulation. Let's move cashless. Iwezo Imano, the cause of this insecurity is a guide towards higher level of unemployment in Nigeria. All right, that's a wrap this morning. Thank you for joining the conversation. We'll look at this, matter in the 8 o'clock hour. Insecurity, state of the nation, River State in focus. What should we be doing now? The first time it happened, the governor said it's likely to happen again, and it has happened again, and it's likely to happen again. So what's the way out of it? Is it time to declare a state of emergency on the sector? What do the police need to know and do at this time? What about other security agencies? And like the president said, if they're attacking security personnel in the day of trouble, who will protect the people? We're Nigerian Info. My name is Enoch Bevere. The news at 7 is up next, and after that, sports and some commercials. And I return after the news at 8 o'clock. Do stay tuned. Good morning.